everyone, I'm Abigail Spanberger. I am proud to represent Virginia's 7th Congressional District in Virginia. And I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of the work that you all do to help get committed, focused representation in our House of Delegates, in our state Senate, in our House of Representatives, in our Senate, and most importantly, in our local communities. Thank you for all of the work that you do and your commitment to the recognition that everything we care about is political. And at a time like now, we can see that there is crisis after crisis in our communities, and we need a change. We need to be focused. When we turn on the news and we see reports of 100,000 Americans dying of a pandemic, when we can't get enough tests and we can't get enough swabs and we can't get enough PPE to protect our elderly and our seniors in nursing homes, and we can't get enough PPE to protect our doctors and nurses in hospitals, like there is something wrong. When we can't get enough tests to be able to safely and uniformly, in a targeted manner, open back up our communities and know that doing so can be safely done because we have ample testing and ample contact tracing. That is an issue of politics. That is an absence of leadership, and it is a change we need to make. When we see our fellow citizens die in the streets with the knee of a police officer on their neck, that is a crisis in our community, and it starts at the top. The changes that we need to see in our country start at the top. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to be a voice on issues as varied as healthcare policy and broadband and the call for gun violence prevention and the affirmation that all Americans deserve the same rights and that we need to take one step further and look to see how can we create greater equity and justice in our communities. And I'm proud to focus on issues of conservation and climate change and environmentalism in the subcommittee that I serve on or that I chair in the House of Representatives. And I enjoy focusing on the role of the United States in the world and the fact that we continue to step away from our historical place of leadership on the world stage and what that means for us and our national security and our country. And I want to continue playing those roles. I want to continue governing and representing the people of Virginia's 7th District, but I want to do it in an America where at the very highest levels of government, we have someone as the President of the United States who will say, I will create supply chains, I will get those tests, I will put the PPE in place, and I will not rest until it's done and we save American lives. And I want a president at the highest level in the White House who will say, no American should die in the streets with a police officer's knee on his neck, and it is wrong. And I want to see an America where everyone has greater opportunity, no matter who they are or where they're from or who they love or what they look like. And so while I am running in 2018 because I want to continue what it is that I've been focused on, I also want to ensure that while I'm focusing on issues like broadband and connectivity and foreign affairs and food security and healthcare, that we have a change in the White House that makes that final step towards progress, not towards an end point, but that final step in our continued work towards progress, that we have a willing partner and someone who wants to see those forward steps. And so I'm grateful for all of the work that you're doing to help get committed representatives elected, to help us stay there, and this November to do the most important thing for our country, which is to ensure that we have a change in the White House. So thank you for all that you do. It will make the difference. It made the difference in 17, it made the difference in 18, it made the difference in 19, and it will make the difference in 2020. Thank you.